invited to an LGBTQ club at a high school in Ohio. Let's go!
This is not a joke, this is not another meme about Ohio. Ohio schools are inviting LGBTQ activists to come and hang out with students and talk about being trans, coming out, and how to deal with parents who aren't supportive. We are gonna see how this backfires, and also how these woke people get confronted. But beforehand, wonder if the parents know about this. Generally, any parent should support their kids. But you guys tell me, what is there to support? Is it the sudden extreme rise of transgenderism?
We talked about transness and having parents that are not supportive.
Why are Ohio schools bringing activists to come saw division between students and their parents? Libs of TikTok say. Wonder if their parents were even informed about this discussion. Very creepy. It is very creepy indeed. Why are schools doing this? What is there even to talk about? Why are schools teaching kids on how to deal with parents who aren't supportive?
What do you mean by that?
If you feel like the child is in danger, contact Child Protective Services. But you can't host allegedly secret meetups and teach their kids about something their parents wouldn't want them to be taught.
Oh God!
Go. Going on a road trip. Great day for a drive on the Ohio countryside. We just got to the high school and we're about to go hang out with this LGBTQ club. We're super excited. We are here with the students.
Got our self-care series. Wow.
We talked about transness and having parents that are not supportive and how to deal with that.
How to come out as aro ace.
What the fuck?
Self-care, which is super important, especially for our LGBTQ young people. That is a wrap for our first queer hangouts visit of the school year.
They were invited to hang out. Is that what they call it nowadays? Apparently, according to them, students were taught how to identify as aro ace. I'm so glad I sent my kids to school today. I mean, what would they have done without knowing how to identify themselves as aro ace? Everybody should know that. I am such a good parent now.
Something happened at school. It was unusual, I guess.
Now this next story is about a police officer knocking on parents' house because apparently they wanted to protect their kids from all the woke crap. Catholic veteran tweeted, "This is one thing my wife and I have been talking about, returning to homeschooling even after moving to a small town in November 2020. I went to the school a little while ago and picked up my daughter because we were concerning homeschooling. I saw this last night and wondered, why aren't we talking about lining the streets to protect our children on the buses? That's all the woke crap. We wanted to talk to our daughter and decide. I went to the school, signed her out at 1:35 p.m. The school asked me if she would be back tomorrow and I said probably not. I then had her get all her belongings out of her locker and left. That was my entire interaction with the office. The police were at my door shortly after. We are no longer considering and we are now determined to homeschool."
Hey George, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, so I got called here for a well-being check. Something happened at school. It was unusual, I guess.
I just told you my daughter is probably gonna get homeschooled. What are you so concerned about? I mean, it's my kid. Why does the police have to come knocking on my door? Wasting resources and potentially risking lives. Holy shit. Central USD's parent-student handbook states that 7th to 12th graders can be excused from class to receive confidential medical services without parental consent. At first I thought this can't be real. But yes, according to California Code, Education Code EDC 46010.1, last updated January 1st, 2023, the school authorities may excuse any pupil from the school for the purpose of obtaining confidential medical services without the consent of the pupil's parent or guardian. Why is there a need for confidential medical services to my child? What exactly are those confidential medical services? Oh wait, apparently we couldn't even know because they're confidential. Well, I guess what you don't know doesn't hurt, right? Away from the eye, away from the heart. Another issue somebody mentioned is regarding Minnesota. In Minnesota, a 14-year-old who is 8 months pregnant can walk into an abortion parlor and get a same-day abortion with no counseling and no parental notification. That's woke censor. And the child woke censor. Allegedly, Tim Walz enacted that. Look at this. No waiting period. Minnesota does not require you to attend a counseling session or go through a waiting period before getting an abortion. Parental involvement not required, which is insane, and no limit on pregnancy stage. Another tweet says this: let's be honest, these were the real stars of the Walls for Governor Pride Parade unit this Sunday. Nick Sorter says this: insane. Public schools in Kentucky are attempting to teach first graders about sexual orientation and gender identity. This is woke censor. Full stop. Teachers are planning on indoctrinating 6-year-olds with woke leftist gender ideology, which will be undoubtedly damaging to countless children according to documents obtained by @RealTJ Roberts from concerned parents. Why is this not illegal? Nick Sorter asks. How about teaching 6-year-olds to read or write their names instead? These are the alleged claims about the attempt. And apparently this alleged attempt of indoctrination backfires horrendously. Raising Voices tweets, this is illegal. Kentucky passed this law in 2023. Section D of this unofficial copy says, a policy to respect parental rights by ensuring that children in grade 5 and below do not receive any instruction through curriculum or programs on human sexuality and sexually transmitted diseases. Any child, regardless of the grade level, enrolled in the district does not receive any instruction or presentation that has a goal or purpose of students studying or exploring gender identity, gender expression, or sexual orientation.
You want the proof? I have the proof. Is that what scares you? The proof? That a parent actually standing up against all of you? Is that what scares you? To call out the names of these people? You work for me. I don't work for you. You have a duty. We are entrusting our children to you. We teach our children morals, values when they grow up to commit crimes and end up in prison. And it's our fault? No, it's your fault. You're emotionally abusing our children and mentally abusing them. You're demoralizing them by teaching them communist values. This is still America, ma'am. And as long as I'm standing here on this good ground earth of God, I will fight. And this is not the last of me you will see. I'm retired. I have nothing else better to do. We can do it peacefully, or we can take it to the highest courts, because you know and I know I'm not the only parent fighting this all across America right now. Schools are trying to poison our children's minds, teaching them about things that they have no right to be taught in school. Listen, by all means, you want to teach kids these things, fine. Don't do it on my dollar. Don't infringe on my religious beliefs.
This mother is an absolute inspiration. Her bravery tells a lot about her. And I think any other parent should take inspiration from this. This is a parent who wants to protect their child's minds. But anyways, if you support and appreciate what I do, I suggest you to like, subscribe, and comment down below for the algorithm. I appreciate the goodness of y'all, and I'ma see y'all on the next video.